What's going on, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this vlog, I'm actually in the USA. I'm currently in Minneapolis, Minnesota at a conference called VeeCon by Gary Vee, which I'm sure most of you know.
Wait till you see what I'm going to do at the conference. This is going to be the best conference of all time.
I'm here with the team actually. It's an NFT conference, so the reason we came is because we just announced Genverse, which will help anyone launch their own Web3 business. It's going to be pretty big. Been building it for some time, and it just announced it, so make sure you check that out. Link is going to be down below. But yeah, the conference is going to be pretty cool. So we got Logan here, you know who we work with, and we actually just put his new drop for Mav live. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully catch up with him and his team. There's lots of other cool people here. Lots of people that I follow on Twitter are here as well. So it's going to be cool getting to know the NFT community, go around, talk to everybody, tell them about Genverse. And I want to get a feel for what the industry is saying, because that is the best way of knowing like what to build, how to build, and get actual feedback from people that know what they're doing. And there's a lot of those people going to be here. So yeah, I'm excited. It's been a long trip. But yeah, we're here now. Gonna get a bit of rest, and we're gonna go check it out. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me pretty much the whole way through. So sit back, enjoy this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let's go.
You need to eat first. Your food's in there.
So you didn't wait for me?
Even like Shan 8 minutes ago, we had like, no worry, no.
But basically, I actually had a call with an investment bank. Took 50 minutes. It was very good though. So yeah, I missed out. I need some cold food, and we're gonna go off to the stadium and check it out. How do the tickets work?
We've got to connect to the VeeCon app.
G3 team wallet.
G3 team.
Now what do I do?
Now we've got to connect that to the VeeCon app. Then you can click link ticket, and then it comes out with like all these wallets, just MetaMask, and then
Alright, I've got my ticket. So basically, we're just walking to the stadium. Got the tickets. I think we're a bit late. Started at 5. Currently, it's 5:05, but we shall see.
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
we walked the whole way around. We could have just come back there and joined the back.
Yeah. I've been filming for 3 minutes now. The queue.
Walking around.
3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. I've been filming just the queue.
Yeah, the wind blows me off the set.
How's it going?
Oh, you're recording me. I'm gonna take a picture.
A lot of people there you can get as Genverse users, right?
Yeah. Everyone can actually, yeah.
So then get your phone out. Get your phone out. Connect wallet one by one.
Yeah. Are you telling me to do it now? You're confused.
We can get about 8,000 users.
Each one of those is a potential Genverse user, basically.
So yeah.
Should we start now? One to one.
It's actually pretty cool to see lots of NFT people. It's a bit of a fun thing. Everyone's like, oh hey, what's up? You're here for this thing. So yeah, there's definitely a vibe in the community because it's so early, so new that people want to like hang out, talk to each other. So yeah, I'm excited. to tell people about Genverse. And yeah, see where the evening takes us.
Sorting out the tickets at the gate.
Send him the ticket. Transfer complete.
Transfer complete.
So we were transferring an NFT to James so he can get in, because he didn't bother doing it earlier when he should have.
I sent the instructions.
We were ready.
Seeing quite a few people that we see on Twitter walk by, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, people are getting in. A lot of people with like mutant and like Basie hoodies. Let's check it out.
Where's our name, James? I thought we were meant to be there.
We're in the vlog?
Yes.
I'm the only Minnesotan at VeeCon. It feels good, baby.
Good for you having the conviction to jump in, right?
Man, as soon as he said it, I was like, it's over. We're on it.
Yes,
How much would it take for you to walk home shoeless right now?
Walk up. We're gonna carry him home.
Alright, just got in, scanned my NFT. Almost didn't get in because my camera was too big apparently, but all good, pushed my way through. Gonna head in and try to find some space so we can watch the first keynote, which is Gary Vee. So let's go. Alright, so this is way better than I thought it would be. It's pretty cool. It's like an entrepreneur concert, basically. He's probably, probably the only person in the world who can probably pull this off. Yeah, we're here, VeeCon. Should be interesting.
The conferences I went to in 2006 and 7 shaped who I am today. In the app, you can go and get a piece of this fractionally, no different than we did with the sharing squirrel, but for free. That's right, all of you in attendance now own a piece of original art. I really just wanted to make an original piece of art to signify this opening conference.
Alright, what's going on? So Gary Vee's talk just finished, and it was pretty cool. He was talking about how the next 5 to 10 years of his life he wants to really go in all in on VeeFriends. Essentially he wants to remake Disney. I think it's a massive idea because his characters that he has made, they're all about, you know, gratitude, empathy and all that stuff, and those topics to make cartoons. And he was like, your grandkids will watch my cartoons. And it's just so interesting. He's clearly so far beyond doing social media marketing for the Fortune 500 companies, and he's clearly like on another path now. But anyway, I'm just here with the guys. SHAZ has joined us as well. And yeah, we were just looking through the structure for the day. So basically there's 4 stages with different events going on, and we're just kind of looking at the stuff that we want to go to. Obviously Logan is here tomorrow on stage, so we'll be checking that out. But there's lots of other creators, I guess more like celebrities on things, and some Web3 celebs. So yeah, I guess anyone who's seen James that you want to
Yeah, so we've got, tomorrow we've got this guy called Guy Ozuri. He works with like Yuga Labs, we're behind Bored Ape, World of Women. Yeah, he does a lot of like the partnership stuff, and I think investment rounds and that kind of thing as well, so that'd be really cool to hear him chat.
So yeah, there's a bunch of people basically. It's funny because they're on the app, it's only like their Bored Ape picture. Now we'll actually see them in real life, so it'll be quite a funny thing. Maybe it's actually not him. How would you actually know? Huda, I think, has got one called Empowering Women in Web3. You need to check that out.
Glory as well, yeah.
Beeple.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Beeple.
The guy who sold an NFT for 69 million.
There's so we're just looking through all the different ones today, and we're gonna start going in, joining in, and seeing what's up, and also trying to speak to all these people down there. Let's get off to the first event. So today's schedule we have so this is the side stage stuff. We've got some creativity discussion. There's about 4 at the same time. There's NFT gaming one I want to go to, see what that's about. There's an e-commerce one, so check that one out. What's going on here?
I don't know, I'm checking. I don't know yet.
Alright, so we just got to NFT land, and it seems like there's like stands from different collections. The World of Women over there. The CyberCon's just there. So yeah, we're just gonna walk around, see what's up, say hello. James has got his mutant hoodie, his Bored Ape hoodie. It's pretty cool because everyone pretty much walking around recognizes it immediately, so it's a good icebreaker for us, that's for sure. Yeah, it's pretty busy, Let's see what's up.
I've never played what I said now.
My mom and dad were like, why would anyone ever want to use an app?
From an investor standpoint, it hasn't really changed anything. It's just a different structure for, smart people are going to do really cool things no matter what the title is. And if a team gets together, and doesn't matter if it's a C Corp or a LLC or a crypto coin or a Web3, we just want to back really interesting people doing really great projects, and the legal structure or what you call it doesn't matter. What Mike is talking about sounds very much like a DAO, right? And we're starting to now invest in DAOs through our fund because we think giving the power back to all the participants, letting the participants make the decisions, having them all vote on everything. And so we're starting to figure out how that works within even a venture capital model, and starting to fund investments and start companies in the structure of a DAO, so it isn't a single board member, board of directors or founder that makes all decisions. And that's going to be pretty interesting over the next few years.
Alright, so we just watched the first talk. It was actually quite good. It was a couple of different investors and founders. Essentially they'd done stuff in the first social media space, and now they're doing things in the Web3 space. So what's interesting was they were talking about everything that we normally speak about. This idea of like one logging, and you can just like click and just sign into anything, is how that's going to change like how we literally transact online. And they're talking about the same thing. So for me personally, it's just like shit that I think about. But then you come to something like this and people are talking about the exact same thing, and people who know what they're doing, it's just like, I know I need to get on this, I know I need to push, I know I need to build. So So yeah, it's just day one. You know, I know by the end of this, I'm gonna go home and probably want to hire 30 people and start a whole Web3 division, like scale the Web3 division, because I'm just gonna get the feeling to build, because that's what I do. But yeah, good start, good talk. Keep sharing ideas and see what people think. What do you see as like market opportunity? What you're doing? Yeah, from like a commerce point of view.
I mean, no one's built Shopify for Web3, and it's not going to be Shopify. Just like Google didn't build Facebook, and Yahoo didn't build Facebook, right? And so I would put the customer at the center, who's the core customer, and just focus on that customer and build what that customer needs to succeed in their business.
In that future vision.
And take a tiny amount. Like, you guys, like, a lot of people start like really high and come down. Just start at like as close to zero as you can. Take a tiny amount.
But with tokens and through smart contracts, it allows you to create something which could be forever. We're not talking about just royalties forever, it could be like anything. And I think that's the interesting part.
Well, how do you help the creators like align their interests with everyone long term versus transactional relationships? I mean, that's why we're here, right? What has Gary done? He's aligned all of our interests around core principles, and we're talking. Gary's not here. It's not about Gary. He just brought us in. Do that for creators and their network. Where are you based at? I hate you guys. You're young, you're smart, rich.
I see lots of pitches, but there's way too many people. No one has great momentum. I'm at seed stage, and so it's very. If I can only make one investment per category, and I'm conflicted out, and so it's early to try to like just bet on someone at seed stage that has no momentum. That's looking to raise $2 million in a category that massive, because the likelihood they're going to win is tough, and so it's a little bit more of a wait and see approach.
All right, so yeah, just finished off with the conversation. You know, it's crazy. I've been doing this for 7-8 years now, and it's probably the first time ever I've just had 2 investors ask for my email address rather than the other way around. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it was good. I was talking about Web3, but as soon as you start talking about GemFlow, people are so interested because they want to know what you've built. And then as I explained that, they're like, oh, okay, clearly I know what I'm doing. And then they want to know more and more and more. What we actually ended up discussing was just the time of raise, where the market's crashing, they're going to raise soon, what's a good strategy, what's not. But yeah, it was very, very good. To us, we need to do this more. Let's keep this going. Let's try and speak to as many people as possible. And there's so much value in little conversations because it just helps me unlock shit. So yeah, it was good. So let's keep going.
I sat for days and months and carefully curated his brain to give you this.
Alright, what's going on? So we just stumbled upon these guys. It looks like they're coming out with different actual like toys, creatures or whatever. I think it's just the start from what I've been hearing and what I guess Gary was saying himself. Is that, yeah, just moving them to actual characters and building them out into a full world. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I think way beyond like the whole NFT and you're just flipping it for money, there's more to it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Y'all subscribe to my guy's channel. That's the biggest way to keep us going, is to subscribe, watch it, and don't skip the ads when you do see them come up, you know what I'm saying? And then just soak up the information that he's giving you, you know? Try and take you a piece of paper, figure out what's what, just had to come. It was like, why not? It was a no-brainer. Like, let's get here, learn some information, gain and see what's going on in the NFT world, the crypto world, and how we can integrate, you know, regular YouTube and bring you guys over to the metaverse. That's what I want to do. We're going to the metaverse soon, guys.
We're going to the metaverse.
We see NFT as a great way for the future of community building, for creating really unique experiences, as we have platforms, whether it's the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show, working with artists that we're working with, you know, very local events and things that we're doing. There's a lot of ways we can connect all of these. And so we need to just start to really build the muscle internally.
I was lucky enough to meet Dana White, his son Aiden, and his nephew Will, and so that's actually the next piece of PV Sports, is we're going to be telling the story of these athletes in MMA through sort of like a true mixed martial arts background. Will and Aiden are really passionate about the anime style, and so his son and nephew will be joining our team to help put together this truly amazing project, tying both storytelling and real-life activations with the UFC together.
Over the next few months, we'll be working with VALLT to create comics, content, and blockchain games inspired by the stories of some of our favorite athletes.
So if you think about the body, so signaling molecules is a term taken from biology, where when you eat fat, protein, carbohydrates, it isn't just calories, it actually tells your body to do something. So if you eat protein, it tells your body to go into mTOR. mTOR allows you to build muscle. So it is literally a signaling molecule. To me, that's what an NFT is.
The way I see Web3 NFTs is it's almost like an exaggeration or an amplification of how we live in our real life, what we want. So in the real world, we all want to be part of community. Yeah. We all want to be part of something that we, like if I'm into cars, I'm going to join a car group. If I'm into chess, I'm going to join a chess club. If I'm into music, I'm going to join a music group. And I'm into this very specific kind of music, I'm going to join that group. And I want to know who are the leaders in this space, who's doing this, that, and the other. And I want to have an identity in that space, you know? And also, when you're in that group, you want to have something to know that it's going to last. You want to join a group and go, oh God, it's over. Like the main guys left. You know, it's the same kind of thing that's happening with Web3, but with music, even before NFTs, if you put money in front of your passion, you're going to lose sight of the real goal.
What's going on? So, just been watching all the talks. There's some really good side stages. Finally, the conversations actually have been better than I thought. I thought it'll just be about very, very top level, but there has been some decent conversations, mainly around what do we do in this whole community way of thinking of building businesses. So yeah, what about you guys? What do you think?
Very interesting day. Yeah, like Shan said, seen some interesting people. Good to put some faces and founders faces to their PFPs on Twitter. Get a little bit of alpha. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. What about you, SHAZ?
I think once I eat, then we'll edit in the bit of me saying it because I'm like actually famished, so we can do that, okay? I can't think of anything about food right now, honestly.
How many friends have you made?
Not enough, probably.
Not enough friends
Not enough.
so far.
Yeah.
That'll come later. Friends will come later.
How many likes did your tweet get yesterday?
Currently at 172 likes, 19 retweets. It's going well. We like it.
If you haven't joined the Discord as well, check it out. We've been sharing in there. The link's gonna be down below. But yeah, going well. We're gonna get some food. Gary V's about to basically come over here, so just gonna take a quick clip of him for this vlog, and then we're gonna get some food. All these people are queuing up though. Gotta give it to him. He's gonna stand from now 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock and just non-stop meet people for 5 hours. I don't have the patience to do that. I'm cool, but yeah, gotta give it to people and him for doing that. So anyway, let's get some food. James, are you excited about this Thai food?
Yes, is the answer.
Minnesota special. Alright, what's going on? It's the next day. To be honest, last night it was like a concert. We had Wycliffe come and perform. Not too sure on the choice because they're kind of like a Gen Z Web3 thing, and he brought out like a 90s hip-hop person, but it was cool. It was very loud, so it gave less opportunity to like speak to others, which was a bit annoying, but otherwise good anyway. And yeah, really looking forward to today. There's many different chats going on, especially because Logan, our client's there, so we're trying to meet with him. James, what's the plan today?
Yes. So we've got some very exciting people to look and listen to today. Lots of project founders, which is really cool. So we've got like the founder of World of Women talking. We've got some mainstream people as well that will be interesting to see their take on like the current NFT market and where they're at with it, like MILA, KUNIS. One person I'm really excited to listen to is this guy called Lazerow. And then we've also got some large Twitter, like NFT actual creators that were born from NFTs, right? So we've got like Farouk, we've got a guy called Nate Alex who's big on Twitter, and just some people who have actually blown up in the last year or so purely because of NFTs. So it'll be interesting to see how they found that and like how they plan to now use that audience in the coming years, right?
Yeah, and we also have Hada, who's a massive creator, one of the OGs. She's here talking about it as well on stage. So yeah, we have a packed day today. We made a full plan, not going to miss anything, just because there's the main stage and there's 4 other stages. You got to like run around between them. So I will be filming all of it, so make sure you keep watching this video and yeah, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. And yeah, I think first is Pharrell, so let's try to get there before he finishes his chat. Alright, what's going on? Just got through the entrance. Me and James are here. SHAZ is late. He's still sleeping, as always. But let's get inside. Let's get this day going. Feel a bit tired, but you know, gotta get the energy. Coffee's coming through.
Oh, holding doors. That's how we do.
I love making entertainment, and I've been seeing this whole NFT concept as a brand new crop of characters, stories, mythology, and I always love the opportunity for a shared experience.
The interesting thing that we're getting into is the way intellectual property usage and rights exploitation allowance is going to be determined. Like, for example, I bought that ape in July of 21 and have spent the last several months developing and exploiting the IP to make it into the star of this show. And then days before, his name is Fred, by the way, days before he's set to make his world debut, he's literally kidnapped.
You know, how do you defeat adversity in the space? You know, how do you tackle it? You know, as a founder, you know, it's a lot on your shoulders.
Just keep building. I mean, you know, market conditions aside, if you just keep putting out products and keep pushing, like, people will respect that.
For me, we are not a project because a project has a beginning and an end, but a brand and a company doesn't. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have fun this morning. All right, so let's just jump in. Let's talk about the first animated clip.
That was a massive learning lesson for me, was handling Discord and understanding the need of that community.
What were some of the things that surprised you?
How fast this community moves. The fact that we, from inception to releasing, like gimmicks, we kind of all came together, and then 3 months later, it was off and running, was and is something that would never happen in traditional film or television. It takes years and years and years to create content.
I think the way lots of these different platforms are built are built around creating broader reach rather than deeper engagement.
Like, I need some sort of platform that gives me scale.
Alright, what's going on? So just come back upstairs. So that panel with the founders was very interesting. Firstly, I didn't really think that founders of other products are coming. I just thought it was going to be mainly like Gary Vee fans, but it's actually quite cool to see actual like top projects, you know, World of Women, Doodles, Cool Cats, they're all like massive projects now. Also, I think we think of them as NFT projects, and they said it themselves, they're businesses with teams. One was like, I just hired a COO, I just hired 6 people. And I think it made it quite real that they're just other founders, entrepreneurs, just like myself, running real businesses with real problems. So I think that was quite interesting. Also, just hearing them talk about what they're going to do, because you know all of them are doing well. The secondary sales makes them enough money that they can keep doing new things, and just hearing the views on what they want to do. That being said, though, also it was quite disappointing that no one was really talking about like what they're actually going to do. I think because there's so much uncertainty of how to use blockchain and what we're going to do with it, that it's strange that people are not actually saying what they are planning to do with it, because it would be quite interesting to talk about that openly rather than in secret, underground, work on your ideas. But yeah, nonetheless, was great. And it just shows that, you know, if you are watching this, you are thinking of doing something, you do want learn about the blockchain, learn about NFTs, learn about what is the possibility, because it could change lives. The other most crazy thing has probably been that a lot of people here essentially bought their first NFTs and it changed their life because they made so much money from it. That it's crazy, and you know, they're not people that you would think. They're not like crazy smart people that are in development or in online. Essentially just like, oh, I work in a shop, but I bought an NFT and I sold it for 40,000 and now I did this. Like, it's been quite good. But yeah, anyway, that was good. Today it's really busy because it's Saturday. It seems like so many people have come today compared to before. So yeah, next up, we're going to go to some of the other talks and check those out. And yeah, then later on, Logan's going to be speaking on the stage there. And hopefully I'm going to be speaking with him as well. So anyway, let's get back to it.
One of the biggest social media influencers in the world, with a reach of 66 million and a boxer to be reckoned with.
I'm so proud of the project, and I had to get it out there. Half of the money that is made from the photos goes into a community treasury that will be controlled by what's called the Originals DAO. You'll hear more about DAOs in the upcoming years, decentralized autonomous organization. So the holders of the originals become a part of the originals DAO and then can have access and decide what to do with the funds. Like I said, I'm so proud of the project's success. We're releasing one per day, every day for 99 days via auction style. The original of the day today, original number 5, is a photograph of Gary and I that we took in New York City, and I want to gift it to Gary Vaynerchuk as a thank you for everything he's done in my life. If you can show the photo on the screen. He's not here right now, but thank you, Gary. I am so excited to have you a part of the Originals DAO, and there's so many things in that photo that mean so much to me.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel in every country, in every community. I want to know where your money's going, who it's helping, what it did. I want to see the results. I want to know they're sustainable. I want to know they're scalable. I want to know it's effective. And that's what I think Web3 will allow us to do in philanthropy.
Alright, what's going on? So I just got back from backstage. It was pretty cool. So I met Logan's manager and I ended up going backstage. I actually met Logan, spoke to him as well. And so that was good. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to do, was just catch up with those guys in person, because face-to-face time with your client is so important. But then I was just hanging out backstage and it was pretty cool. I actually met these guys from London who recognized me. That was a bit random. Met some of the other speakers. I actually spoke to Gary as well once again, so that was fun. Yeah, obviously didn't record much. To be honest, like, I don't like asking people for pictures anymore. You just seem like a fanboy. So I could just have a conversation, keep it cool, keep it casual, and like that you can hang around with people. Otherwise, you're like the fanboy. So I was chilling with Logan for a bit. Like, you know, they were filming. It was crazy because they were setting up Impulsive to film with Banks, and today with Snoop. So yeah, I feel pretty good. Feel pretty pumped. That was one of the biggest reasons I wanted to come for. And yeah, but I think they just did the stage stuff as well with Logan. Good day so far. Feel tired, but feel excited. I think I just feel like, so I was talking a lot about like Web3 commerce with Logan's team. There's just so much there that I can't wait to go and solve, and like from a platform side as well. I think most importantly, who's going to enable everyone else to do it rather than just like launch project, you know? That's like the real thing. But anyway, it was very good. Feel tired. I'm gonna try to, the guys are over there. I'm gonna go meet them, get some food, and yeah, see what happens for the rest of the evening.
Start communicating with each other, saying
exit some of that liquidity into something else, right?
Yeah,
which like that smart shit.
Yeah, but he not everyone would have done what he did, and not everyone that I've met and spoke to about the minted refunds actually made the most of the opportunity by then involving themselves in other projects and being willing to learn. It's been like Gary.
It's weird that they've stayed within the VeeCon ecosystem, especially being so early. Interesting. I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's just an interesting observation.
Another tweet of ours from the weekend has gone like semi-viral. Tweeted about Logan Paul yesterday, where we witnessed him giving away his 99 originals number 5, gave it away live to Gary Vee. How would that so what?
It wouldn't profit us in any way.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like beneficial, it's just that using our platform is better than, you know.
To allow the user experience to be excellent, we really need to simplify all the things. We can't expect 1 billion people to memorize or write down their seed phrase, for example.
Alright, what's going on? It's the next day now. It's the day we go back home. But yeah, I just want to touch upon how the trip has been. And I just want to summarize into like 3 things, because I think number 1, I've really coming here is kind of, you know, I've been following blockchain and the whole space and what's been happening, obviously with NFTs, etc. But being here and speaking to others has made me realize like there's people who are like fans, there's people who are gonna like want to launch their own collection one day because they want to make some money, and there's gonna be people who are gonna build stuff. And I think we've had different conversations. The conversation with people that want to build stuff has been the most interesting, because there's almost everything that we do today in this world now is gonna be rebuilt using this new technology, and it's just so like, yeah, I think that's probably the first thing, having those conversations has unlocked some things for me mentally, and it makes me think like what I want to do, what we need to do. I think second thing is that I think coming to a conference like this, I didn't realize how many normal people are like in the space. I always thought it was going to be like the early adopters, and you think it would be the developers, the entrepreneurs, but it actually isn't. It's a lot of people who didn't get a chance last time in Web 2 because they went to university and they studied marketing and now they work in a marketing role, but now they got a chance to like redo whatever they really wanted to do in their life and they can use this new technology to do that, or new world to do that, that's so interesting, because naturally you just think people who are ahead are going to stay ahead, and maybe I think like that. So I think that has been an eye-opening thing, because I met so many people that are like, you would never think they would understand what blockchain is, but they do. But I know people that are way more like into tech, and they're not looking at it. They think it's nothing for them. So I think that was really interesting. I remember when Gary Vee's We Friends Season 1 came out, I did see it. I remember actually I was playing Call of Duty with two of the guys, and I saw it and I was like, it's like little funny pictures, and I thought, I didn't think too much of it. Even though I knew what NFTs were, I just didn't realize the application of them. So and it's crazy to think the impact it now has had, and essentially has brought all of these people into the space. So I think, look, the massive, and the last thing I want to touch is the massive business opportunity for founders. For anyone listening and who's made it this far in this video, there is time still to go and do this. Only 200,000 people or something have ever bought an NFT. It's still so early that whatever you're wanting to do, you can do it now, basically. Simple as that. If you ever want to do something, this is the time to do it. I think for me personally, it's opened my eyes to what's possible. Even though we work with creators and there's so much opportunity there, we, Genverse, and what we're trying to do there is be able to, anyone can build their own Web3 business. And I think our current creators, my personal goal is like 3 months from now, all of our creators need to be selling tokens, and we need to be able to use blockchain technology to enhance the relationship they have with the community. And how are we going to do that? So anyway, look, it's been a great trip. I'm glad I came and learned a few things. And I think more than anything, when we listen to people speaking on the panel, it's like what I've been thinking. And I think that has been probably the biggest check mark, like mentally, because it's not that many people know. I don't know many people personally that know about this stuff. So I think that's been a big thing for me. I'm super excited. Good trip. It's been a bit tiring. It's been a bit full on, but it's been good. And I think next month we're going to be going to one in New York. So that should be very, very good. I think lastly, it was quite funny last night. So basically here in our hotel, there was an event for World of Moon, which is one of the biggest projects. And we didn't have a ticket, so we ended up buying the NFT, hoping then they'll let us in, but they still didn't let us in. So so we bought an NFT for no reason. We're trying to get into this World of Women event, and we spent $1,200 buying some NFTs. You would not think you would spend $1,200 to go to an event in our hotel on the 5th floor. We're doing it. Anyway, look, hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Are you doing anything with the blockchain? Are you doing anything in Web3? Are you paying attention to it? And I guess I just want to make a clip for myself. I know I'll watch this video back in 3-4 years, and this is probably the moment that I went for it. So I just want to recognize that, because I know it's going to be. And I think, look, it's the 22nd of May 2022. Just like back in 2016, when I was like, influencers can sell shit, and now it's 2022, and I've built a massive business at the back of it. I just feel like I'm going to do the same thing again. And hopefully this time I'm going to do it bigger, because I want to do it like open to let anyone do it, rather than do it one-on-one with people that I have been doing. So anyway, I just want to say that to myself in the future. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.